my old boyfriend, I used to think about women sometimes.
Oh, literally trying to buy all the houses in the United States.
Seen this newspaper clip right here saying the moon.
This thing is alive.
We may have lost the Library of Alexandria, but there is still an ancient library in Tibet with 84,000 manuscripts, 5% of which are translated. It's called the Sakya Monastery, and the Dalai Lama hid here during the Cultural Revolution in China. They hid these manuscripts in the walls, and most of them are talking about life force, consciousness. Whatever you want to call the thing that gives form to us. So I looked into a couple of these, and it appears that they may be talking about plasma. Plasma makes up 99% of the observable universe. Plasma is basically electrical discharge. When it interacts with magnetic objects like these ball bearings or ferrofluid, it creates the same architecture we see pretty much everywhere. The terminology they use is the rainbow light body, and it's similar to the Ka in ancient Egypt. Both describe it like the Mayans as a tool to navigate an unseen world. The Vedas in the Hindu tradition have a very detailed map of this, kind of like what we're doing with DMT. Could they be the instruction manual for what they were doing? We do know a few things though. We know that everything is energy, and that energy takes shape in everything that we see. Understanding these vibrations is a human concept that we developed over time through consciousness. We're probably at a grade school level to them, but hey. I was genuinely surprised how many people were actually interested in this. Imagine if we put an AI on the translating part.
That is true. Imagine we put AI on the translating. Only 5% translated. Put AI on that, it's going to have all 95% translated within seconds, and then we won't know if it's accurate or not. We just assume. Hey, is AI smarter than a real expert translating? Sorry, spanned it. Welcome back, goons. You're watching Explore the Weird. Hey, I got some more creepy, strange, weird For You page content. Let's get right into it.
Yeah, let's go to the mountain. Yeah.
Swann did a project.
Now I know.
Be the first to say it. Thanksgiving this year is going to be fun. It's super chill, a super chill time for everyone, where we all gather, and so it's about being thankful, and we all hang out and everything, and it's not hard, and we're grateful.
Wait, what? I thought you was gonna say something more, but I guess this was in fact comedy. Okay, very interesting. Hey, I think by the time you guys see this, it's going to be close to Thanksgiving. Yes, finally, recording, and I may be right. Hey, make sure you guys have a non-eventful Thanksgiving. Do all the right things. Don't go telling everybody your crazy stories right off the bat. Wait till they finish eating, and then get into the crazy stories. And then once they start leaving, you know you did the right thing. Just do the goon things. Hey, are you a goon? Are you going to interact with the video before the video even ends? Hey, do the goon things, interact, and have a happy Thanksgiving.
Found this video because you're ready for that 1111 portal. It is cheering you on to start a new chapter, to believe in yourself more than you ever have, to begin that project, to go to that new place, to experience a new adventure. All of these energies are so present to access. And as you begin to find the clarity within, find a discipline with getting to know yourself. And the more you get to know your feeling state up right before you're about to choose something, you will find those feeling alignments. That excited feeling is the feeling of being tapped into yourself. And then you'll follow through with everything you need to do for that next chapter to be real for you. So now it's time to believe in yourself more than you ever have, to take back your solitude, your creativity, your abundance, your clarity, so that you can go into a direction that matters to you. You are ready.
Goons, we're all ready. Are you ready? Hey, I'm ready. You know what's crazy? Recently, I saw that my future predictions say I'm not going to hit 10,000 subs till next year, like exactly 1 year from now. And I'm like, nah, I'm manifesting it. This new portal opened up. We're going through it. We're going to hit 10,000 subs even before 1 year time. We're gonna hit it way quicker. That's what I'm saying.
There's a lost episode of Barney that's actually so terrifying. Although it's wiped from existence and no one can find a copy of it or any proof that it actually happened, people claim that they saw this episode. Like thousands of people. Second the episode started, people knew there was something wrong with it. It was like the theme song was being whispered instead of being sung full out. As every episode starts, the kids were holding the Barney doll, and then it became a real life dinosaur. And the second the characters started to talk, it sounded weird, almost like two people were talking at once. It was like his normal voice and then one that sounded darker and scarier. He said, "Hi kids, today I'm going to talk to you about death." And then one of the kids asked him, like, "Barney, what is death?" And this is the most disturbing part. He started laughing and he said, This is the only screenshot or like picture of the screen that's been recorded of this episode. His eyes glow, his teeth get bigger and more human-like, the screen darkens, and he eats the child. Whether the TV got hacked that day, I don't know. Throughout the rest of the episode, he runs around chasing the kids, hunting them, and eating them. And as the episode came to a close, he sang the theme song that was like, "I love you, you love me," that song, as if nothing had just happened. Do you remember this episode? Let me know and interact for more content. It really helps.
Alright, this lady needs to stop the cap. You stop it. You know exactly what you're doing. Hey, in my timeline, this episode never aired, and I'm obsessed with television. Back in the day, I watched Barney. I watched Barney so much that kids would come up to me and tell me that I'm too old to be watching Barney, and then I would clap back at them and be like, nah, well, if I'm too old, then why are there big kids acting in Barney? Yeah, I watched every Barney episode. This episode never aired. I don't believes.
What if I told you the Euphrates River is not drying up? All this information circulating saying, look at this and look at that. Look at the dates on it, guys. That says September 2009. That is 13 years ago, guys. Let me show you what it looks like now. This is what you're finding all over the internet. You got this top one from 2006, this bottom one from 2009. It's what they keep quoting and saying it's drying up. But don't believe this. This is not what it looks like now. I'll show you. They're also trying to say that these archaeological ruins have been found because of the receding water levels. But if you look around them, this was not underwater. Look at the buildings next to it, in front of it. This was not underwater. Okay, so remember this image, okay? This is what they say it looks like now. Remember, that's from 2009. This is what it actually looks like now. Remember the one on top, 2006. Which one does it look like? From 2000.
Wait, what the heck? I mean, it does look like it's lost some things, you know? Like, especially near the early start, it does look like it's dried out a little bit in the narrower parts, but in the actual full lake area, it still appears to be pretty much.
Y'all ever seen this newspaper clip right here saying the moon is a reflection of the Earth's surface? Does that make any sense? Of course it doesn't. Watch. So there's a theory that it actually is true. If you look, here's the moon. All right, let's see. That's Africa right there. I want y'all to watch very, very closely on this now. Look. Keep watching. Just watch it go back and fade in and out. Look. So this is all the continents, allegedly, right? So all this over here would be something else, like land that we don't know about yet. This is all alleged. Fact checkers, don't freak out like y'all always do, man. I'm just saying, man, y'all look, you can even see. So with that being said, let's check out some more old newspaper articles, pictures, whatnot. This is right here is North Dakota. Look at that. You can see the curve of the earth, can't you? Oh, wait, you can't. That's weird. Look at this right here, 1902, man, giant skeletons found. Huh? Could not have been less than 12 feet in length, dude. Here's another example right here, newspaper article. In 1816 was found the skeleton of a giant of 30 feet. What? Man, imagine how big. Anyways, y'all have a good day.
Man, there's only one way to find out. We need to go on a goon expedition. We need to do it. Are you going to be the one? Let's all go on a ship. A boat. A submarine. Something that's going to get us to these other lands. How do we get there? Do we have to go through the ice wall? Do I need a drill as well? A big drill? All right. I'm going to keep it going.
Literally trying to buy all the houses in the United States. Every time I go to buy a $2 million home and somebody puts a cash offer for 2.4, 2.5, and I'm like, who are these people I'm bidding with? And then I came to realize it's some corporation with an ambiguous name, but if you trace it up, it literally leads you to Vanguard, State Street, and BlackRock. And we're seeing in the trajectory that they are going to literally own all of the United States by 2040. By the way this is moving, not just inflation and not just things getting more and more expensive, but also you got huge corporation trying to kick out everybody from their own homes, and they expect you to be happy.
Whoa, why we're not going to let this happen. We're going to clap back to Vanguard and all these entities because they're entities. There's no one that really exists, right? There's no actual Vanguard person that's like, I'm Vanguard, you can't fight me. Nah, you're an entity. We're gonna fight back. We're gonna be the civilization that continues to own our own homes, or at least try to. We're not gonna let you take over by 2040. You stop it. You stop it. We're gonna own our own homes. We're gonna build our own homes. We don't need an entity to tell us. We're gonna do the things. We're goons. Nah, the ice costume. There's no way. All right, so he's looking at something. He's looking at something. Nah. There's not the costume. They don't. I mean, if it is, luckily you got the footage to show us. Hopefully everything's okay and you don't encounter it again. But it just don't feel right. The whole setup just don't make sense.
All of our history is a lie. All of it. Have you looked into the old world at all? There's a channel called My Lunch Break. I challenge anybody to just go 10 videos back, binge watch on a rainy afternoon, and then you'll watch all of his videos, right? Mind-blowing, right? But once you understand that, you'll start to wake up and take your power back. One of the things that people say, what difference does it make? I still have to go to work on Monday, or I can't do anything. I'm only one person. False. Dave, you're only one person. Look what you're doing. I'm only one person. Look what I'm doing. And even just one person that doesn't even have a platform, when you take your power back and you realize nobody can rule over you, you do not stand under anybody, okay, other than God, then you take your power back. You unplug from the heliocentric ball matrix. The ball is a prison for your mind. It literally steals your power. They don't steal anything. They can't take anything from you unless you give it to them willingly.
Okay, good to know. Hey, you can't take it unless I give it willingly, so you stop trying to trick me. I know I have to do it on my own. I'm not going to. I'm a goon. I plan to transcend together with all the other goons. That's the goal.
Well, this person got, one of these Mexican candies. Y'all know, if you know, these mugs are bussin' with a B-U-S-S-I-N. Well, I sound like Gwen Stefani. It's bananas, B-A-N-A-N. Anyways, they said, why did I get a spoonful of this mysterious orange substance for Halloween? Baby, uncultured. Because that orange substance is probably the best candy out of anything in that bag. Matter of fact, when I see one of those, all the other candies get put on pause. And this gets put on play, because these be good. Okay, Latino TikTok, I need to call on y'all again. What are these called? Love y'all. Don't hate me. Just asking a question. Wait, I just realized I called it Mexican candy. It might not be Mexican candy. I know that it's a candy that people of that descent use. Or make. Excuse me.
Guys, I may be uncultured. I also don't know what this is. I've never had this experience. No one's ever given me a spoon for Halloween. I always just go right for the Twix, 100 Grand, Milky Way, Kit Kat. Those are my go-tos. I'm not a peanut butter guy, so I don't go for the Reese's. I was back in the day, and then I had an episode where I ate too many Reese's, and then I vomited. And now I just keep thinking back to that. I have PTSD from Reese's Pieces. Never mind. You don't need to know. We're going to keep it going.
If you know, you know. Wait, celebrity skin suits.
Fred Savage? I'm also Tony Danza, Cameron Manheim, Malcolm Jamal Warner, Kevin Nealon, John Forsythe, and Metallica drummer Lars Ulrich.
Call it bizarre, kinda disturbing, and a little freakish. Emma peels away a latex mask and bust to reveal the Sophia. Just can't help but wonder what's going.
Alright, now that had to be CGI. Where's the hair?
Wait a minute. There is definitely something different about the two of you.
Collagen. See that? This one, you can see this one clear as day. Clear as day. Okay?
Wait, isn't that the same Tyler Perry who literally wears skin suits and acts as other characters?
If you listen to the voice on Tyler Perry speak when he speaks, you will clearly hear Will Smith.
She was so happy to have that. It's very sentimental for me, and we do a lot of shooting down here for a lot of the shows.
I've been totally computer generated since like the 90s.
We do a lot of shooting down here for a lot of the shows.
It's 2019, y'all.
Nothing's real. That's a costume.
All right, is everyone's eyes like that or my eyes? I'm not wearing a suit, I promise. There's no suit here. This is real Teddy. But like that eye thing was weird. It did appear like somewhat of like a mask, but it didn't sound like Will Smith. Did not sound like Will Smith. Very interesting. They're all wearing masks. They're all the same people, just trying to wear different masks and trick us to all conform. But we're goons. We know. We know.
Poker facing. When I was my old boyfriend, I used to think about women sometimes.
Oh, good Lord. I'm sure he was delighted when you told him.
Wait, what? It was her own boyfriend? Old boyfriend? What is it? She was just doing signs, right? Did anyone else watch Joker 2? I still haven't watched it. I found out it was a musical, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to watch it now. I don't know. Something just feels off. Why didn't they just... Lady Gaga's in Joker 2.
Yeah, that's my niece. Go ahead.
I want to be pregnant.
Oh, hell no.
Well, we do have a population crisis, so maybe when she grows up and she's over the age of 18, she decides, all right? That's her goal, all right? And not everyone is cut out to be a home worker, and the ones that do, they do more than the rest of us, I swear. All lives matter. All wives matter. All right, we're going to keep it going.
All right, so y'all remember how I said that this was the first house with electricity in Florida, all right? This is the first electric box, all right? They got the Edison light bulbs. This is all original. There's Thomas Edison working on it. And that's his handwriting. Awesome.
Oh, wow. That is actually kind of cool. But, you know, they do say he stole invention. So which inventor actually invented this that he stole it from? Oh, wait. That wasn't him. It was someone else that stole inventions. Oh, boy. Are you sure? Are you sure?
The thing is that life. See? It's life. Life I deal with. If the preacher read the Bible and tell you that you have to die to go to heaven, then he's not reading the Bible. Because the Bible tells you you have to live in a heaven. You don't die and go to heaven. You have to live in heaven.
All right. I actually don't know how to get there. I'm trying to figure that out. You only can get closer and closer to God in my religion. I'm Hindu. So, hey, depending on what your religion says, I hope we all get there. Hey, well, regardless of what state we're in, as in unalived or alive, it will be great when we all...
A friend of mine found this rock in his yard, and he asked me to tumble it for him, and I told him I didn't think it was going to tumble well, but I'd give it a try. So what do you think? Will it tumble or not? After 1 week in 60-90 grit, it feels very smooth, it looks great, and it's ready for the next stage. After 2 days in the vibratory tumbler using 220 grit, it still looks really good. There it is after 3 days in 500 aluminum oxide, and it's holding up much better than I thought it was going to. There it is after 2 days in aluminum oxide polish. Turned out way better than I ever thought it would.
Guys, I had no idea about rock tumbling. I recently been getting videos about rock tumbling, and I'm like, yo, this is a thing that people actually invest time in and do it? No, but I guess it's just like a hobby. You know, you just set it aside and you let it go, and you got precious stones that are polished. Interesting. Do any of you guys rock tumble? Why are you rock tumbling? What's the purpose? For somebody else? You making money out of it? And these are the questions I wonder.
Hey, River just found the most craziest thing ever in the whole world. This is a tub of human teeth. They're all human, right? Yeah. Brittany? Yeah. She's a dental hygienist over here. We have crowns. We have.
Disgusting.
Isn't there a bridge somewhere?
Wait, look at those front teeth or something.
There's
oh,
a bridge.
Right there.
Don't touch it. Okay, we're gonna call the police because this is crazy. This is in the land across from OT's that my brother's clearing out.
Wash your hands.
It's more than a whole set of
Wash your hands. Go.
Oh my lord. You guys.
I don't like any of this. That was horrible. Who knows what you just found? Give it to the police. Don't even touch the thing. Don't even pull objects or trash bags or anything out of the streams. Oh boy. What if you just unlock the cursors? Never mind. All right. Very interesting. We're going to do one more. Just one more to end them all. Wait, I don't understand what makes this giant. Even for you to get into the entrance, you had to be like a hobbit or a leprechaun to get through that entrance. There's no way. How is this just because the stones are very large? They said the same thing about Stonehenge. Was Stonehenge built by giants? Oh my god! Oh god. Oh god, I'm spiraling. I wasn't even supposed to spiral, but it always happens. Just keep spiraling. Are you spiraling alongside me? You stop it. You stop spiraling and let me spiral. You just keep watching. Keep watching. Hey, you made it to the end. How'd you do? There was a lot of interesting videos in this one that really made me wonder about what's really happening in this reality that I'm in. Hey, are you in the same timeline as me? How many moons and how many suns are in your timeline? I only still got one. I keep trying to find the other ones, but I can't find them. I'm like, what the hell? What the hell? Sorry. Spiraling. Alright, there should be videos on the screen now. Click on either one of them. Continue the goon fix. The one in the middle, you can subscribe. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.
Wake up.